Surrealist art, beyond reality. Surrealist art was not born to decorate living rooms. It was born to disturb, to open doors no one asked to open. It came from the depths of the mind, to tell us that logic is not the only way to see the world. Surrealism does not copy reality. It destroys it, reinvents it, dreams it. It invites us into landscapes where clocks melt, the laws of time vanish, and the unconscious becomes the canvas. It was an artistic cry against reason, a silent revolution that used no rifles. It used brushes, words, and dreams. Today, we are going to dive into this current, not to fully understand it, but to let it pass through us. What is Surrealism? Surrealism is more than an artistic movement. It's a way of seeing. It emerged in the 20th century, after World War I, when artists sought an escape from the brutality of the real world. It was a response against the cold logic of rationalism, an invitation to explore the irrational, the dreamlike, the subconscious. André Breton, considered the father of Surrealism, defined it as pure psychic automatism. That is, creation free from the censorship of reason, born directly from the unconscious. Before it reached the brush, Surrealism was born in words. It first appeared in Breton's manifestos and spread across European literature. Writers like Paul Éluard and Louis Aragon experimented with automatic writing, letting thoughts flow without rational control. Literary surrealism laid the groundwork for the visual explosion that soon followed. At the heart of surrealism is the dream. Surrealists believe dreams reveal deep truths of the soul, truths that reason cannot explain. That's why in their works we see melting clocks, impossible figures, floating eyes, absurd landscapes, scenes that could only come from a sleeping, liberated mind. Freud's influence was crucial. His book, The Interpretation of Dreams, opened a portal between art and psychoanalysis. From then on, the symbolic, the repressed, and the subconscious became endless sources of inspiration. Salvador Dalí was, without doubt, the most visible face of surrealism. Eccentric, brilliant, contradictory. Dalí didn't paint what he saw. He painted what he felt, what he dreamed, what he feared. Inspired by Freud, he developed what he called the paranoid critical method, a way of inducing mental states that allowed access to deep images of the subconscious. Dalí turned his delusions into art. His melting clocks, long-legged elephants, and impossible figures were not aesthetic whims. They were symbols of anguish, desire, time, and death. Surrealism changed the history of art. It freed the artist from the obligation to represent the world as it is. It opened the door to the fantastic, the symbolic, the chaotic. Its legacy lives on in painting, poetry, film, advertising, and even fashion. And beyond its aesthetics, it left a profound lesson. Reality is not just one thing, and art can be the map that takes us to other dimensions, those that can only be reached by closing our eyes. Surrealist art reminds us that not everything must be understood. That sometimes it is enough to feel, to imagine, to surrender to mystery. Because where reason ends, true art begins.